NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and the Chicago crowd wants some love from their Bulls. They went to Washington for their last meeting with the Wizards, and they came out with the win.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
And that's what led them to a blowout win. Offensively, they were solid, but their defense was what really carried them.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. See, Webb, if there were ever a player where stats did not tell the whole story, it would be Marcus Smart.
Yeah, I mean, if you look to his line every night, you'd think he was just another role player. But Smart, he's a difference maker. Tough, physical. I mean, he makes winning plays.
Now, here's Walker. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And you can't leave guys open around Walker, I'll tell you that. He sees when the defense is overcommitted.
Outside, Smart. Back to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Here's Walker. Morris outside. Hayward outside. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And at 6'11", Bagley is a huge target. When he runs the floor, it just makes everything easier.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass there.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. 5 on the clock. Oh, the lob to DeRozan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now, here is O'Neal. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Young. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Man, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Some of that, too, is just setting the tone by being aggressive. You need guys like this on the team.
Here's Walker. 6 points for him.
But I'll tell you, the Wizards just keep knocking on the door. They've assembled some good talent, but they haven't come together as a complete unit. I don't like their chemistry. I need them a little bit more. I need a little bit more on the leadership side.
To the inside. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Wow. Wasted possession. Thanks to what should have been a simple pass.
And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. And for the Wizards, and you look at their history, 1979 was the last time they appeared in an NBA Finals.
Well, they lost to Seattle in that series, and the year before that, they won their only NBA championship, piece to Wes Unseld. But this current team is young. They have some talent. The future seems bright.
Yeah, getting theirs before the defense can set up.
That's just the aggressiveness of transition, making sure they come away with points.
Now, here's Walker. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's O'Neal. And off the front iron, and in it goes. O'Neal's got 6.
Well, the shooter of Walker's caliber, I mean, you can't allow him to shoot with his feet set.
And how about the vertical of Jordan? Easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Here's O'Neal. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. He's got 8.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
No good from Jordan.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop steal, though. Still should have went for something better than that.
Bagley brings the double team. O'Neal buries it down low.
He has them reeling. They haven't had an answer for him this quarter.
Pops it up for Jordan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Man, it's just been an avalanche of points here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams have come out with solid offensive strategies. And then, of course, guys are finishing.
Now here's Walker. He's got 6. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
.41 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Young. From deep. Offensive rebound. No good there.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that rebound.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Yeah, guys, and the finish is the perfect capper. I mean, taking it all the way to the 10.
It's stolen by T.
Love when guys are alert and aware on D. Great job to prevent the entry pass.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Here's Plumlee to stop the run. And the layup is good.
Love the grit on the offensive glass. Those are just effort points.
And taken away by Johnson. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Wizards' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
I mean, you saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after one.
Well, there's not enough defensive pressure on the perimeter. We'll see in the second quarter if that gets corrected.
Bulls trail by 5.
And I'll tell you, Trae Young, go big or go home. Always gives you 100%, as competitive as they come. And the young fella wants to win so badly. Sometimes that emotion really comes out.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry wide open. No good from outside. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his first foul. Pass to Young. And here's Oubre. And that shot contested by Uredko. And he recovers it. Basket counts. O'Neal's got the first basket of the second quarter for Washington.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Now here's Johnson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. And you know, Greg, it's amazing the impact Young makes, especially, of course, on the offensive end.
High-level shot maker, a threat the moment he crosses half court. Instinctive playmaker, just needs to play more within himself and avoid over-dribbling.
Down low. Here's O'Neal. And the layup's good off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Wizards lead. Young outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Chicago. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Now here's Curry. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Fires from deep. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Now you better watch it. He doesn't want to pick up a third foul before halftime.
Washington leading now by 9. Pass to Young. Here's Oubre. Guarded by Curry. Good on the triple. Oubre's got his first 3 points of the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Big-time scoring is always a premium, Chris, when you're evaluating players on the offensive side. What do you hope to find as you kind of break down their game?
I hope to find that you can dribble, shoot, and pass. Because if you can do those things and you're a great scorer, then I know that if you get double teamed, you can find an open man. That if you have the heart of an unselfish player, that you're willing to think 2-3 plays ahead of how to set someone else up that's struggling. Because a great player can always get their own. And also on the offensive side of the ball, are you careless? Or do you value possessions? Do you make easy turnovers? And if you do make a turnover in the offensive end, what is your temperature like defensively? Will you run back and get back and try to get a stop? What type of player are you overall? Great offensive players are result-oriented, not necessarily seeking individual numbers or claiming, and that's a big part of my evaluation.
Yeah, the defender all over him. Kemba Walker continuing the fine tradition of New York point guards. He should not go unmentioned when you talk about the NBA's best ball handlers.
Here's DeRozan. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. DeRozan's got 8.
Well, no matter what, he's always going to be one of the most dangerous men on the court.
Back to Young. Stolen by Smart. Goes up. And DeRozan throws it down.
That's just elite defense by Smart. Seizing the opportunity and taking it the other way.
Teague with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Morris, no good. To the paint. Here's Bagley. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Marcus Morris picks one up there. The Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game.
You know, when Marvin Bagley entered the league, there were some questions as to which position would he play. But the versatility he brings is special. He can guard a number of positions, score inside and out, and he is a tremendous rebounder.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, last season started with that horrific injury to Gordon Hayward's leg. Now, it's been a long road back for him, but he took heart in the encouragement he received, not just from his family, but from so many well-wishers. He said, you realize how lucky you are to have people from all over supporting you. Guys?
David, I think everyone is rooting for his complete recovery. Thanks for that report. And the Bulls with possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And one thing you can't question about Bagley, Greg, his intensity level.
As competitive as they come, he's ferocious around the rim. Oftentimes, he looks like he wants it more than anybody else on the floor.
Hayward outside. Washington again turning it over.
Cheap turnover. You got to make sure your target's ready for the pass before you let it go.
Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
Good on the shot.
And you want to talk about high volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
O'Neal. The shot that time, not on target. And the Bulls going the other way now.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Well, I like that he shows no hesitation there.
Yeah, while he's taking off, no one on the other side reacts. They give up the easy points.
Now, here is O'Neal. And that one, good. O'Neal's got 9 points now in the quarter.
But that lead's only going to keep growing if he keeps shooting it like he has so far.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
Cheap turnover. You got to make sure your target's ready for the pass before you let it go.
The Wizards with the lead. Pass to LeVert. Now, here is Morris. DeRozan defending. Morris, no good. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And that's what Jordan does best. An extremely lethal dunker.
Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
We'll get right back to the action. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. There is one interesting stat for the Chicago Bulls, C-Webb, and they're still the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals.
Wow, that's just an amazing distinction. And a testament to the clutch play of Jordan when they did make the finals. And a reminder of how hard it is just to get there.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Down low. Stolen by O'Neal.
You know, you hate to blame anybody, but those turnovers are a big reason why they're down.
But this time, I mean, he's getting the shot inside. Hayward is so skilled at finding different ways to score.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
You talk about making the engine run. Kemba Walker, he's the man. Lightning quick, stronger than he looks. I mean, this man is a competitor.
Bulls trail by 3. And with Walker, the effort's always there. But, Chris, so is the production.
I mean, he has some of the best handles in the game. He's going to generate offense for you. He's a good bet for 20 or more points a game, 5 and 6 assists, and he provides tremendous leadership.
It's stolen. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Washington making a change here. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's Young. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jumper.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Now, here is Young. Five on the clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And another miss by Washington.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts. An 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
Now, here is Young. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Oubre can't get it to go. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. It's a close game here in Chicago. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Back to Young. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
You really admire how fierce Morris is on the glass. He never gives up on keeping the next possession alive.
To the inside. Jordan can't get it to go. It's stolen by DeRozan. Over Young. And he overshot that one, missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And boy, when you think about what the Bulls were in the 90s, Jordan, Pippen, Grant, Rodman, I mean, a group that can suffocate you on both ends.
DeRozan, that's good.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open and is too difficult of an adjustment to make.
Here's Young, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. The kick out to Young. And he's good on the 3-ball.
You have to guard Young tight. You got to know he's thinking of shooting as soon as the ball hits his hands.
Washington calls timeout. Wizards making a switch here. Here's T. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Young. Here is Hayward. Back to Young. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And the basket by Kerr.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
And here's Young. DeRozan defending.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Pass to Jordan. A shot off that time. Great D that time from T. Here's Looney. Guarded by Kerr. It's tipped. Here's O'Neal. Good D by Jordan.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Well, there you see there. This is what Walker's built to do. Score the basketball. He's having a terrific night.
To the middle. Here's Jordan. O'Neal with the rebound.
Oh, he has just struggled here offensively in the quarter.
Outside Teague. Back to O'Neal. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
You can't shake Walker. He's just a master at cashing in on these and-one opportunities.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Now here's DeRozan, who's got 20. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And Washington making a change here. Good on the second free throw. Wizards leading by 7.
And this is where you milk the clock.
You're exactly right. No reason to give your opponent another crack at this. It's all you.
Here's Looney. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Here's Jerebko. Offline. And so it's Washington heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Now here's DeRozan. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And one item that DeRozan never seems to get enough credit for is his passing, Greg. He is a terrific playmaker.
Ever since DeRozan became a perennial all-star, his passing has improved. I mean, keeps his head up even while attacking with the ball. Great awareness for where his teammates are in terms of relation to his attack after a double team.
Back to Walker. Pass to Magruder. It's stolen by Curry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Out to the right wing. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Walker. Now, here is O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Curry. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
That's a great job to converge on him inside and prevent that easy look.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Here's DeRozan. And he lays it straight in. DeRozan's got 27.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
That's just an attack mindset. I love it. Game on the line, he's out competing guys.
To the paint. Here's O'Neal. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Well, you have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jim Boylan was going over with his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Yeah, and that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
And it's tied up with that one. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Outside, Walker. Morris outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Well, yeah, Morris is just a tremendous shooter. He has great touch when he's out there.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Outside, Walker.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting. And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Here's Young. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to O'Neal. It's stolen by DeRozan. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 16 points for Jordan.
And you might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did that ever work out.
And oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back. Count it, good. And it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Hayward outside. Back to Morris. Here's O'Neal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And look at Walker. He has developed a great pump fake. He takes pride in how he gets defenders to jump in the air and go for it.
And he has been grinding away to get himself to the line. It hasn't always turned into points, but he's doing a lot of dirty work for them. And the free throw line has not been kind to him tonight, and that's a running theme. It's something he's got to work on. A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop steal, though. Still should have went for something better than that.
Good work there as it goes. Bagley's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
Inside, Jordan. No good. And Washington the other way now. The kick out to Walker. Nice ball movement by Washington. Hayward from outside. And another miss by Washington. And DeRozan. Here we go. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drive. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
And the wide open shot from Morris. Buries it from 3-point range.
Now, these shots are important for Morris to make, demonstrating why he is seen as a leader of this group.
Pass to Smart. Bagley with the ball. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Wizards trail by 3. Young with the ball. O'Neal with it. DeRozan defending. Drills it from outside.
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
Here's DeRozan. Here's Jordan. He can't get that one to fall. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Here's Walker. Offensive rebound. Morris outside. Right side to Walker to take the lead. And it's Chicago with the rebound. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's DeRozan. Rebound Kemba Walker. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession. Now, that is cold-blooded.
Well, we want people to tune in, don't we? This is what they're tuning into. Big moments.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Back to Walker. And so it's Washington who's straight by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.